Hi everybody, Becca Robinson here, and I just finished day 5, the Friday Fight, which I had been seeing other coaches talk about Friday Fight and dreading it all week because everybody was saying how hard it was. And they did not disappoint me. They were telling the truth. This was definitely the most challenging workout yet. The moves are just back to back to back. It's not Tabata where you have 10-second breaks. It's not like the other ones where you go for 5 minutes and get a break. There were only 2 water breaks in this workout. So be ready when you get to Friday. I do feel like there are, even though this was really challenging and I'm already nervous for next Friday, I think that there were some really cool things about this. I love that this workout is on Friday because I think it's like a great, powerful way to end your week. The workout for Saturday is one called Pulse, and it's a low impact one. I don't know how intense it is yet because I haven't done it, but I'm excited to try that. And then Sunday's a rest day, which I just love. I love that Sunday's a rest day. Not necessarily because I don't want to work out. I'm actually probably going to do PiYo on Sunday just to stretch everything out, do a little bit of yoga, just kind of love on my muscles a little bit. I'll probably take an Epsom salt bath with some lavender oil in there, and just savor a day off from high intensity stuff. That's not why I like that Sunday is the rest day. Sorry, my hair is out of control. I like that Sunday is the rest day because in my own life, I have been trying to keep Sundays as kind of a family day, a mellow day, a day when I just enjoy life and the people that I care about, and I'm not doing anything super stressful. I'm not at my computer working all day. That's just something I've been trying to do for me because I am self-employed, so I fall into that trap of feeling like I'm always at work because I am my work and my work is at home. And so every time I'm at home, it can be tempting to feel like I'm always at work. So for that reason, it's been one of my, little just life goals to take Sundays as a day of rest. So I'm really excited that this workout program falls in line with that. And I really like that I'm ending the week on this high, powerful note, because you kind of finish it and you're like, hell yeah, I just did that, like that was awesome. And at the end of the workout, he says, if you're here, then it means you won the fight. And I loved that because the whole kind of theme for a Friday Fight is that it's a battle between your will and your body. So what's going to win out? Your head telling you I'm tired, I need to quit, or, your will saying we're going to stick through this. We're going to do it because our goals are more important than giving up right now. And we're going to push a little bit harder, try and get a couple seconds further before we have to max out and take our break, so our form doesn't suffer and so we can catch our breath. But I liked all that, so I wanted to share it. I had a couple other things I wanted to share. What was it? I may have gotten a little choked up and emotional during this workout just because it is so intense. And this is the first workout that was challenging for me to the point of making me feel like a complete newbie. Like, this is the first time I'd ever done a workout video. And I have done so many programs. I've been working out with Beachbody programs and even with some of Shanti's programs for almost a year and a half now, almost every day here at my house. So it was a little bit hard for me mentally to feel so new, to feel so uncoordinated and bad at some of the moves, but I just modified when I needed to, and even that was challenging. And at one point in the video, the modifier maxes out, and I was like, thank God, I'm not the only person that's finding this hard. So I'm excited to see how I do on Friday Fight the 4th week, and then how I do at the end, because there's definitely areas for improvement for me in this workout, and I'm really competitive with myself, and I want to push myself to get better so that later on the Friday fight is, my favorite, or the one that comes the easiest to me, or the one that makes me feel the best. When I did T25, which was the very first program that I started with in August of last year, Speed 1.0 was my least favorite workout. I hated it the first time I did it. I wanted to quit like a minute and a half in, but by the end of the program, the speed workouts, Speed 1.0 and 2.0, were my favorite. I loved them. Like when it was a speed day, I got so excited because I thought they were the funnest workouts. So I'm excited to see if that's how this one works out, because that's what happens. It's the moves and the things that challenge us the most that we are like, oh, I hate that. I don't want to do it. But it's not because we actually hate it. It's because it challenges us, and humans by nature, we just don't like that. Like we want to be naturally good at stuff. We want it to come easy. We want it to not be stressful. And that's just how we are. We don't like having to work for things. And so I am excited to see how working for this changes my experience with it by the end. So I think that's really cool. I got a little bit choked up, like I was saying before. There was one part about, I don't know, halfway or 3/4 through. It's all a little bit of a blur. When Shanti gets down on the ground next to one of the guys, and it's a really hard move, and he's encouraging him, and the guy, he's trying to like cheer him on. And have you ever noticed how in the programs that like someone will already be tired, and then Shanti comes up to him, and you see on their face that they're like, shit, now I can't stop. Like I can't give up now. I have to like power through, and you can tell that they're just like internally like, so that's what happened with this guy. And Shanti was down right next to him on the ground, like, you could do it, keep going, keep going. And the guy's form started to suffer because he was at a point where he needed to max out. And Shanti goes, dude, take a break. You're maxed out, your form's suffering. And Shanti looks at the camera and he explains like why he told him to do that, because he's a great trainer and he likes to, make sure everybody understands that your safety is the most important thing. You don't want to push yourself when your form's bad, because that's when injuries happen. But then Shanti goes, he can't do it, so I'm going to pick up right where he left off. And Shanti gets down on the ground right next to the guy who is like in child's pose, taking a break and catching his breath because he was like so exerted. And he starts doing the move. And I like got choked up, partially because I was pushing myself so hard and having this like mental game, this like emotional mental game where I was like, I want to quit. No, don't quit. I want to quit. No, don't quit. I want to quit. No, don't quit. So when that guy had that moment with Shanti, I was like, and because I thought that speaks so highly of Sean as a trainer, and just that mentality of Sean and the people that are in these programs, and like the Beachbody culture in general. We're right here to pick up where you left off. We're here cheering you on. We'll tell you if we think that, you need to take a break, and that's okay. And then when you can't do it anymore, we're going to be here to carry, through the end of the move. And I thought that was so cool. I really, really liked that part. And it kind of like tipped my emotions a little bit, where I was already like at the height of my exertion for this workout. And then I started to get all teary-eyed, and I had to like get a grip so that I could power through the rest of the workout. But Friday fight, this is long. Sorry, I had a lot of thoughts about this one. Tomorrow is low impact day, and then a rest day, and then jump back in with cardio again. I'll be checking in every single day just as accountability, and so you can follow along. I'll see you tomorrow.